It's time for the old geezer's hour. I may be completely wrecked physically, but my brain works really well and I'm sharp as a whip. How many of you have ever heard of John Stump? Anyone?
What's the name?
Has anybody heard of Mark Dayton?
Yes.
Has anybody ever heard it's time for us to get empowered and quit having these two guys throw us out in the streets to live homeless? John Stump is the CEO of Wells Fargo. John Stump is from St. Paul. Did you know that? Anybody know that? Last year, he gave Habitat $1 million to whitewash his image. He lost $19 trillion buying Wachovia Bank, which was laundering, guess what? The world's drug money. $19 trillion loss, and he got a $3 million bonus. So he was invited to whitewash his money in St. Paul, and he came here. We're a few blocks away from where the homeless sleep outside in the rough. Did you know that it's illegal to have people sleeping outside in the rough and take federal money? Did you know that? Well, it is. And what they do is, instead of the county and the city handling the problem, they hire contractors who are we never really examine them. So the number at Dorothy Day grows 500 a month of people who are forced into living in the street because of foreclosures, or in my case, high bank fees. I went into a Cub Foods and wanted to buy a lighter to light my gas stove because my slum landlord doesn't keep anything up. And it said I had $6. So I bought the lighter. Later on, I found out they hadn't deducted the cigarettes I bought, right, and charged me $375 in fees and ruined my credit. September 30th, I was unceremoniously thrown out of my apartment, and I can't get into any place else because my credit is ruined. And I'm disabled 62. This is for real. And I'm not given any medical care, and all my stuff is taken away. My story is a lot of people's story. And everyone here and everyone in Minnesota is one paycheck or one accident from the same thing happening to them. So my proposal is, can anybody remember November 5th? Remember the 5th of November. Say it again. Remember the 5th of November. They burnt down Parliament on November 5th because they got tired of paying tribute to the rich. And that's what we're doing. I pay 22.1% tax because my income's under $11,002, and then the tribute to the rich is the bank fees and the insurance I have to buy and the shoes I have to get because I walk places because I can't afford to take a bus. These stories are for real, so I'm asking you to join me at the Minnesota Legislature. I have a contract that I've already gotten through the troopers, Capital PR, DHS, and everybody at 10 o'clock for a rally where we will have 2-minute speakers who say who they are, why they're there, and what they want. And we will march down to Dorothy Day and see and have these people tell you why they got there. They're not all drug addicts or prostitutes. These are real people. These are our brothers and sisters. And then we'll take brooms and mops and dusters and buckets and clean up Wells Fargo's act. I'm going to demand that John Stump give us $1 million to remodel that jail so people are warm this winter and set up a center so we can get on with cooperative housing and take it out of the hands of the city and the county who don't do their job.
When is the protest?
November 5th, Saturday. Remember the 5th of November. Take your money out of the bank day. Open a credit union account. After we're there, if Data Press doesn't want to cover this rally, then we go to the Pioneer Press, and I have a little media kit talking about foreclosure, high bank fees, all the issues that, you know, it's student loans is just huge, right? and get them for once to cover it. Our demands are, we get social housing for everyone, and we need a state bank where our money isn't paid into Bank of America. We get $5 billion and 2,000 jobs out of that. And I hope you'll join me. Because you know what? The old, the seniors, the disabled, the blind, all got ripped off during that shutdown. They took the temporary assistance to needy families money so people can get rehab and mental health care. $5 billion. I want it back in the people's hands. Please join me.
I will.
And exhale. I inhale the energy of the earth. La Pachamama, she guides me. Inhale.